want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
It's Tina
Just
Doom
wanna see the
Showtime!
light.
And they're on in a great time. But I know which way to go, left or right. It's all eyes on the Ferrari. Stylo has done the impossible. This is the move. This is the moment.
Try when she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright.
And that puts in Rapture on the podium.
I just wanna see the light.
But it's this man who comes home victorious. It's Red Bull.
I
It's
just wanna
who
see
wins.
the light.
Welcome. Round 7 most recently, guys. I hope you guys are ready for a long day of race in Portugal. Tier 6 is about to get going. Today, I have the pleasure to commentate with the one and only Mr. Jalle. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well. Quite the intro, yeah. For me, Portugal, brilliant track. It can rain around here, but for me, the best part about this track is the elevation change. I mean, it is like a roller coaster, constantly up and down, side to side. Fantastic track for racing. And yeah, we're going to jump straight into qualifying then, pretty much.
Yes, sir. I'm agree with that. There is a lot of elevation change going up and downs, and yeah, it's kind of tricky. Let's say that. Let's say it's tricky, and I think it may be raining in a few minutes because I think people are starting already trying to go on. So this means that if you don't have a lap as soon as possible, you may be stuck with the rain. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. So let's see. People are starting getting out. So let's see what we have. Last time we were racing here. Oops, this is not supposed to be here, so let me remove this one. Alright, good. Alright, so people are just starting a lap slowly but surely, but in terms of the calendar, so we are in Portugal round 7. Next gonna be in Qatar, Austin, after that Singapore, after that New Zealand to close it out. And Jatin was the last winner last time we were around. We raced in Belgium. And we have, this is the top 10 finisher last time around. So people was just, having a great race in Jatin, Labib. This is on track, but after the stewards, things did change, and Portugal ending up being P2 and Cupcake all the way down to P4, I'll assume so. In terms of so people got started getting laps, so let's put on that for now and just go see people putting their first lap. Maybe we don't have time to come back about the standing and everything, because maybe it's about to rain, so we'll see.
Well, it is certainly looking like it's about to rain. It is very overcast, and based on how many cars are out on track,
yeah, I
think
so.
we might see some rain, because usually we don't see a mad dash out of the pit lane, but Cobke is the man leading the pack right now. Of course, the Williams at the end of the pit lane, so that's helped him get out in front of everyone else. But it is looking very overcasty indeed.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Cobke like putting a 22 flat for sector 1, which is really a good sector 1. He's setting a time for the 27, and I think it started raining already now. Yes.
Yep.
So who doesn't have a lap now gonna be really stuck, so it's good to be out. That was smart call from Cupcake. 51.
Yep, and
yep,
he's doing very well right now. Of course, if you just keep him on the track, you will be somewhere in the top 10. But rain's not coming down too heavy yet. However, I'm looking at the two Ferraris, the Mercedes. Those guys are going to start to struggle, as it seems that it is getting heavier and heavier. Kopke then, he is going to finish his lap and he's going to set the benchmark.
117.6, followed by Labib 118.3, followed by JT, I assume so. JT 117.7, so wasn't able to do better than Kopke. I don't think much gonna do better than Kopke, to be honest, because he's just rapid. Ted for the 19.8, Pogs for 23. Sign on about signed across the line as well.
It's really raining.
It's raining now. Yep.
It's come out of nowhere.
Yep.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think that's just how it is. They just get into the lobby, put their setup on, and have to put a lap before, otherwise you're doomed. And Pat the Rock, who is the P2 or P2 championship leader, he's gonna be the last one of the top 4 to cross the line. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, I doubt. I think it will be P13 for him. Honestly, at this point, he should have just saved the tires because he did not get out early at all. And I think this is your qualifying order then.
Yep,
So
almost.
we'll see if Pat the Rock can do something special. But Jayton losing out by a 10th. And I do want to say that is down to just track condition.
Yeah, this is really weird though. I have no idea. And there is a mistake. I think Rowdy picked the wrong car somehow because he's in the McLaren. We're supposed to be in the Racing Bull. So yeah, Pat gonna be like way in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, P13. Yep. I don't think anybody gonna improve now. This is our qualification order. I was quick.
Pretty much one-shot qualifying there, except for Rockin' Rider and Ghost Rider. But I just want to take a moment to talk about championships. The DRS has now finally been disabled.
Yes,
but Jayton leads with 101 points. Kopke, though, is only 3 points behind them. So the two championship leaders, 1-2 out on track. Then a further 5 points behind that is Pat the Rock. He's going to have a tricky race starting down in P13. And then a bit further behind that is Labib on 71.2. When he did race, he was pretty quick, but he's not been to a lot of races, and I think that's hurting him this season. And if we go to the Constructors' Championship, I'm sure MRK is smiling as Red Bull lead McLaren by 28 points then. But anything can still happen. Like you mentioned, we still got 4 races left.
That is true.
Including this one.
That is true. I think it's going to be playing between the Williams. I think all top 4 can have a shot of it. Like Alpine is the issue that they only have 1 drivers. The same for Williams, but he has Pogs as well, and McLaren has only Pat. I think the advantage of Red Bull is just having Jayton and Sign almost racing almost every race, so let's give them a little boost compared to the team. And you can see the Ferrari only 1 point for 6 races, only 1 point. It's tough for them, to be honest. And that point was only made by Matt. You had the Mercedes of Com and his drivers in P5, Sauber in P6, Aston Martin in P7, Haas P10, Racing Bull and Ferrari close the top 10. So I think has the driver championship is like between top 4 people. The same 4 people that are fighting for the championship are the 4 people who are fighting for the Constructors' Championship as well.
Now, what I will do right now, if it does rain in the race, get out on some inters just so you can get a bit more cheeky practice in the wet. But I'm hoping most everyone retires so we can get going right away, because I doubt anyone will be improving their lap time. Jayton, he's out there. He's pretty much ice skating right now on those slicks.
Yeah, he's said to be wherever he's. I don't know if it's gonna rain in the race though, but we can still. So in terms of the overall championship, it's still tight up there. I think there's like 4 teams that's really close between the Ferrari, who had a great day thanks to Angry Shadow with 54 points. That was insane. You got Williams with Kopke, D-Master pulling it together for them as well as his tier 1 driver, Labby, Cookie and Deep Bidunk. And today they're going to have, I think, Estenbart was there for Cookie. That's going to be great. McLaren, they are like a good overall team. Everywhere, every single chair, they have a consistent drive, a consistent point getter, let's say it like that. So, yeah, and the Red Bull as well. So, it's going to go down to the wire, I think. It's going to be close until the last round for all of these 4 teams, and it's still anybody games, to be honest. So it's gonna be exciting to watch. So who do you think is your overall championship has more chances from your point of view?
I think my favorite would be J10. However, I would not be surprised if Cupcake gets it. It all depends if J10 can attend these final 4 races. But I just want to say, Ted is doing exactly what I said. Just get out on some inters so you can feel the track. And Rockin' Rowdy is out there on a set of slicks. And he's about to set his first time. Ghost Rider has retired. So this is official now, because I doubt Rockin' Rowdy will improve. He might have had a chance on the inters, but it is almost full wets out there. I mean, the rain has come out of nowhere.
Yeah, you know that in Portugal there is always a slight chance of rain. So regardless, I'm sure some of the driver must have practiced some wet. So I don't know if the race is going to be wet or not, but if it is, it's good to go and on set of inter and try to feel the track on the way, to be honest. That's a smart call from Ted, to be honest.
Yeah, I wonder, should they just retire because they're not going to improve their time? Sinam's done the same. This qualifying session has turned into a practice session for these guys.
So Papadarok is saying that the race is going to be dry, so there's no point if going on into if it's going to be dry. Maybe he just want to get some more TV time. Hey Ted, have your moment here. That's your moment, girl. Have your TV time, bro. You got it. But hey, I want to give a shout out to Com45 who put a new graphic from the track maps and the tire compound. I'm gonna show it right now. So I hope you guys gonna enjoy seeing it because he put a lot of work into it. So let's see what he is cooking. So in terms of Portugal is 4.6 kilometers. So you get turn 1, that incident between the McLaren and the Alpine back in the day. 2 day zone. Turn 13, Raikkonen vs Albion as well happened there. So turn 13, guys, be careful into that. So our tire compound C4, C3, C2, C1, and C3 the fastest, C medium the balance, the best one, C2, and the C1 the long lasting, but it's slow, to be honest. Some people are really good, but that's how it is. Thank you for this graphic. They look really, really nice again. Let's see it again. Stroll vs Norris, turn 1. Don't go side by side. I'm telling you, to my drivers, don't go side by side to turn 1 and turn 7, I would say. Turn 13 is anything can happen there as well. So Raikkonen, Albon, show us how to do it. Thanks again, Mr. Com. And that's our track map. And a lot of elevation change, like Jalle said in the beginning. So it's going to be an interesting race, really.
Yep, we're, like I said, we're pretty much concentrating on practice now. Yeah, well, if Ted said it's not going, if Pat Rock said it's not going to rain, then I don't know. Maybe he's got something we don't know. Maybe he's trying to do some mind games here with us.
Yeah, that's that. And we, like I said, he can have his moment if he want to. But I want to put a shout out to somebody who is in P4 qualification, who is having a rough season. He really had a rough season, and it's Mr. Skill Issue. Was able to put it P4, and I wish him all the best for this race because he deserves it, to be honest. Skill Issue, my man, that was... I feel like today is his day. You never know.
Yeah, well, P4, I mean, that's what we said at the beginning. Just get your lap time in first. And another team has right down the end of the pit lane, so that's helped him. P4, I hope he can keep it there on track and not have a no speed. Rockin' Rowdy's now out on the inters. Maybe he can get past Pat the Rock. I don't know, because Pat the Rock invalidated his first time. That's why.
Yeah.
He set his lap a bit later than everyone else.
Yeah, that was the wrong time to invalidate it. I think Pat the Rock been having issue with his qualification all this season. If he can fix that, because and after that he end up doing more recovery race, and if he can fix that, he can really do a bit better, to be honest. He just needs to fix that.
Yeah.
Because he has a great race pace, so that's You're welcome, Com. That was a great job you put out there. So I think if anything does not change, this is our grade: P1 Cupcake, P2 Jachin, P3 Labib. Right behind them, Mr. Skilly Issue. Shout out to him. Ted in P5, Simon in P6 as usual. Pogs in P7, Michigan fan who is a mastermind in terms of race craft, race pace, race brain. P8, and I'm sure you're gonna see in the top 5 rather quickly. DB Monkey P9, Matt P10, Ferrari, Shazam P11, Sule P12, Pat the Rock P13, Rockin' Rowdy, who is supposed to be in the Racing Bull P14, and Ghost Rider P15.
Yep, as not really sure what to say. Oh, what's your predictions for the race? How many safety cars do you think we'll get, and what's your top 3?
So, okay. Pat the Rock, I always keep an eye on you because I know you have that race pace to come up, so I'm sure you're going to be right up there. In terms of safety car, I assume we're going to only have one safety car at maximum because there's a lot of run-off area, so I don't expect too much safety car, maybe one, and some few VSC, to be honest. In terms of my top 3, I would say Jayton, Cupcake, and Labib. That's, I don't know the order though, but I don't know which one order is gonna be. I think Cupcake has a huge chance. His pace looks scary when I race in the social race against him. So Cupcake, Jayton, and Labib, I would say that's same top 3.
I would say 2 safety cars, one more than you. And my top 3, I'm going to go with Jayton, Labib, and Cubcase. Now they're starting to retire. Pat the Rock is going to say his lap time across the line as, oh, who would have thought he's the last because he's on Inters.
And now it's...
Right, come on, we can retire now, can't we?
Yeah, we can retire and get this race going, guys. Don't forget to like the videos, don't forget to like the live, and give us some more love. Angry Shadow confirmed that Pat has the pace. If he says so, it's yours. It's Sir Angry Shadow. If he says so, you know what you're talking about. So I tend to agree with him in terms of race pace because he is...
Ted's coming back out.
I guess
if it does rain, he won't have any inters anymore.
Well, but I think it's because he does not.
Oh, he's on softs.
Yeah, he's not playing on
let's
again.
Let's see this drifting right here from him then.
Yeah.
Come on, Ted. I want to see some Tokyo drift. This corner right here is perfect for drifting. At least if you don't have traction control. Hey, there we go. That was not bad.
It's really fun to do some drift while it's raining, to be honest.
Here in MRL, we not only do Formula 1, we also do Formula Drift.
Formula Drift, exactly. I went to a Formula Drift race 2 weeks ago. That was so fun. I didn't expect it to be that much fun. Seeing people to drifting their car like crazy. That's a real skill.
Yep, definitely.
Anyway, we are waiting for Ted and Cupcake who decide to go out again.
Guys, please.
Well, like I said, if you want to have your time... Ooh, that's a nice drift, Miss Ted. Alright, Ted. He's on the soft and try to do some drift, so what can I say? That's Ted for you.
He's doing very well to keep it pointing in the right direction. That's a nice one coming through the final couple of corners then. I have a feeling this next one is going to be even better than, let's see what Ted has got in store for us. The fans are cheering him on as he comes around the final corner as he's actually got quite a bit of grip there, sliding it about only when he comes up to the curb there as we've only got 35 seconds left.
Exactly. So, yeah, one more lap and I think Rockin' Rowdy is out there. So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, D-Monk, yes, they are practicing in the wet, but apparently it's not meant to rain in the race. So if it does rain, hats off to them. But according to our inside man, Pat the Rock, it shall not rain. So
indeed, it shall not rain, indeed. So guys, let's see what is gonna be. Let me see if I can do body. All right, or at least the qualification is over.
Yeah, well, we need to wait for the likes of Cupcake Ted to finish their lap then, as please don't come into the pit lane, guys.
Whatever they do, I think we still gonna be good to go by soon enough. So people are waiting for the race to get going. It's gonna be spicy to see what turn one gonna look like. I hope nobody tries to go there. Just remember to everyone who is listening to this live podcast, do not go side by side at turn one, especially if you are in the inside. That's like
Oh yeah, definitely.
don't try that.
'Cause you will get pinched on the apex.
It's a fast corner. You don't want the people to take it with that much wide and get a track limit for that. He's gonna just take his normal line, and you're gonna be just spin right there.
Yeah. And you could argue that if you do want to overtake into turn one, the outside is better because you can keep more speed.
That is true.
Another thing to keep in mind is the pit exit around here. You do not want to get caught by a car coming out the pit lane and going 2 miles per hour.
Yep. That is true. You don't want that to happen to you at all. So, well, I'm sure they did their job by reading the race briefing, and I'm sure the TP did their job as well to tell them which portion of the track they should be more aware of than usual. So we'll see how it's gonna pan out. But now qualification is out. Yeah, it's a tight track for sure, Mr. JF1. Welcome to the chat. The Haas Wonder Kid. It's the Haas Wonder Kid. All right, let's do a rundown real quick. You want to do the rundown, Mr. Jalle?
Sure, on pole position then is Cupcake in the Williams with his championship rival Jayton in the Red Bull just behind them. Lining up on the second row is Labib, and alongside him, Skill Issue. Well done to him, P4 just behind them. You got Ted in the kick sauber and the second Red Bull of Sinon. P7, you got Pugs and Michigan Fan. In the fifth row, you got DB Monkey alongside Matt. Then you got Shazam P11, Soul P12, Pat the Rock P13. Disappointing quality from him, and he's still in the championship fight. Then it was Rockin' Rowdy and Ghost Rider, I believe, in P14 and P15.
Yes, sir. You got it. Everything right. Just a quick reminder of the track map we have here. To their zone is dry today, and a lot of opportunity with the main straight to overtake. Watch out of turn 1, turn 13, and especially turn 7 as well. And it's going to be a lot of elevation change, and the tire are going to be C3, C2, C1 mainly. So C3 are the faster one, but they die quickly. The medium are the perfect one, and the harder one, but it's the slowest one. So do with the information as you want, and let's go. And turn 8, turn 8 is a self-inflict spinning. Turn 7 is don't go side by side. That's what I said. Good luck to everybody. Yes. Alright, so you saying your top 3 gonna be
Jayton, Labib, Cupcake.
Okay. Alright, we are ready to go then.
We're on the grid now then. It's the Portuguese Grand Prix Tier 6, and it's lights out, and away they go. Cupcake gets a good start. Jayton needs to, sorry, my game lagged for a second there. Stays behind him, going into turn 1. Instead, he's being forced off. Skill Issues got an absolutely flying start. Aggressive on the softs. Labib's had an absolutely horrifying one. He's down. P5, fighting with Sign on there. He needs to get back up there. Ted now, he knows he needs to get past Skill Issue. Both of them are on the softs.
That is sure. That was a great launch, and the top 2 are on the medium, while Labib is on the hard. And Skill Issue and Ted, that's why Skill Issue had a better launch. He was on the soft, a better tire to get off the grid, and so far it almost went perfect for him. Ted jumped 1 position to P4. Labib lost 2 position or 1 position, I think. Yeah, that's why it made sense. But everybody get a good launch except Rockin' Rowdy and Pat the Rock already up to P10. Wow. Getting 2 position right there. Pugs lost a bunch of position. He must have a moment at the start of the race.
Pat the Rock might pick off another. Oh, he's made contact with the Ferrari and he spun him round, and now he's blocked on. He can't go anywhere, and his progress has just been undone. Then that is what happens when you have commit to overtake. He didn't fully go up the inside, but also didn't fully stay out of it, and he's lost a lot of time there, and all of his hard work is out, and he's now 3 seconds off the next pack. I doubt he'll be able to get a good finish without some strategic masterclass or a bit of luck with a safety car.
And was that turn 13 or turn 11? I think that's the turn you were saying. That's
hold up, I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4,
I was
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the last like heartbreaking zone.
yeah, exactly. So that's where people need to watch out there. But so far, so good. Kopke and still leading Jaytin right there, and they're doing great. So they both on controller, and I think this track is a controller track. That's why they're just looking so good.
Well, I can't confirm. Kopke down to 30% battery. Jaytin 90%.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if Kopke running low or higher wing, or Jaytin has just got outright pace. He's right now still chilling behind him on medium, and we might see a move there, as we will further behind, as Ted might make a move on skill issue. Labib does not have DRS crucially, and I think skill issues run a bit wide there, coming out of turn 13. As down the main straight now, I think Jaytin will have Kopke here if he goes for it. No, he's not using any battery. He's staying behind for now, it seems like. But can Ted make the move? No, he's too far. I think skill issue has got insane straight line speed here.
Yeah, he does. He does. Or maybe he was just even burning some ERS, but still, he's having a great race. So let's keep it that way.
He's gone a bit wide though. He's gone a bit wide, and Ted's gonna switch back right to left. Now it's a drag race. Ted has got DRS, and he's gone down the inside. They're still side by side, the Haas and the Sauber. You will never see this in real life, fighting for a podium. But Ted's got that move done and dusted, going into the double right-hander. Let's know he's gone a bit wide. Skill issue has a look then. He's not giving this up anytime now, is he, MRK?
Nope, he is not. His skill issue. He is gonna fight into the dead end. That's how he races, and that's why we love him so much. And like I said, you're never gonna see this in real life except in Moose Racing League, that us and a Sauber fighting for podium position. But the top two are just pulling away of them, and Labib is still staying with them, which is crucial for him. And from P3 to all the way to P7, they are all in the bunch of groups. After that, there's a gap between DB Monk. There's a yellow flag.
I think that's Pogs.
Oh, okay. He was having a moment there, but he's getting...
Labib has got DRS now, so that's huge. He won't need to drain as much battery to defend from Sinon. But most of these guys using quite a bit of battery. I'm looking here. Labib 30%, skill issue 38, Ted 20. Then you've got Jaytin 90%. So I think most of them are just running in hot lap.
Yeah, what happened to Pat the Rock again? He lost, I guess, to get a moment there and lost some few positions. So right now, it's not going his way he wants in the beginning of this race at least. He's losing position left and right, and he's back to P12 while the top three are fighting it out up there. And I think his team goes right, left the session.
Down the inside it goes. Oh, he almost does the same thing to the Mercedes that did to the Ferrari, but now it's a run down towards the double right hand of turn 6 and 7, I believe. He's going to go steaming around the outside, and that's a lovely overtake.
Ooh,
then.
Did Pat break his wing, or looking rowdy? Somebody broke the wing.
I think he... Yeah, Pat the Rock... Oh, sorry, Rock and
Rowdy. Yeah, I get Ghost Rider is on AI, and he's like... So, if you have him, you can invite him, because I'm not allowed to invite anyone anymore, so...
Sorry, who'd you say disconnected?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Okay, I'll see if I have him.
Yeah. I think he's having internet issue anyway, so good luck to him to find him.
What's his EA? Because it might not be Ghost Rider.
That's a good question, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Not him, not him, not him, no. Not him, not him. No. I don't have him. He didn't add me while we were in the lobby.
Yeah, if he can add you now, that's going to be his only luck to get back in. But so far, so good. His AI is fighting it hard with Rockin' Rowdy, and it's tough. It's tough, like I said, it's really tough on them. So let's see. And we have Labib, who is now lose touch between Skill Issue and Ted, who is just fighting for the position right now. Labib is trying to stay with them, sometime, you know, coming in and out from DRS, but the next phase of the race is going to be the best people on track. Is it Matt? Okay, Matt's had a moment again, spinning again, and he's back. The Ferrari is not in tier 6 looking great, but from tier 5 to tier 4 they are too fast. But in tier 6 they may be struggling, but after that, the rest of the day they should be okay. Let me see if my data can win. Alright, let's go back to that.
Well, Jayton and Cupcake still pulling away. It seems like the mediums are the way to go as the softs have started to fade. As the Red Bull of Jayton has a look on Cupcake. He's pushing Cupcake. I can tell Cupcake is feeling the pressure from behind. I hope he knows how much battery Jayton has, because he's got 20% skill issue. Oh, he's done so well so far.
Yeah, that's a killer. A 30-second for right now. And now Paddarok start to move up the field, and now he's in the point position. It's P9. Of Shazam, and DB Monkey little bit by his own. He's gonna be the next one he's gonna have to overtake. And you got Sign-On, Michigan Fan, and Labib and Skill Issue, all of them together in a one single lap. I think Matt retired. Yep, Matt retired from the session. He called it a day. He's having a the Ferrari are like not having a great day. Let's call it like that for
They're
now.
not having a great season.
Yes, they're gonna having a great season, to be honest. Yeah. It's not having a great season. So still our top two just holding hand. Issues is going their own route, and I think they are just a bit ahead of everybody else. Labib finally make a move on Skill Issue. I think now that soft Cupcake, I hope nobody lost his wing there. It looked like Ted have a moment there. Michigan fan dad go to the inside. It won't end well. And he survived. Now Michigan fan dad go to the outside. Now it's who has a lowest wings gonna have the best, and more ERS gonna wings it. But
Labib needs to watch out here. He's not got any DRS. Ted's sneaking up behind him, but he's just a bit too far back. Silence also right there. This seems like a bit of a party of four, as Matt has also disconnected. I'll see if I have him.
No, Matt retired. He retired. He left the session.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted gets a massive snap of overstay there. As this is allowing Skill Issue to say goodbye. Yep. He just needs to keep it clean with no more penalties.
Yep, and but still, I don't say it's gonna be tough for him to cap Labib, who is now had a better tire compared to the soft, and Michigan fan maybe on the medium as well. So it's gonna be tough on all of them right now. But Skill Issue is trying to pull a gap. It's tough, but he is trying to maintain that gap as well. But this fight is like spicy, like 4 or 5 cards to Sign-On, Michigan fan, Ted and Labib try to all fight for the P3 position, but Skill Issue is pulling away, surely but surely.
But tell you what, Ghost Rider, sorry, despite being in AI mode, he's P11, so you know with a safety car he can be in a pretty good position. Surely Jayton's just staying behind Cupcake, which is fairly interesting, because I think if he gets in front, he can pull away with the amount of battery he has. If he can just get past early on the main straight, then use the DRS and his battery to pull away, because he's got so much more, and it seems like he's a lot more confident as now goes to the
inside.
This is close. Sorry, Williams gets the better traction there.
Yep. But like I said, unless you have way more TRS, is very tough to overtake even after turn 1. But depending on how of a good exit you have going to turn 13 or 14 there, it's going to be interesting to see. But I know that it's their race to lose. Their top 2, they're just in a league of their own today, to be honest.
Absolutely. I mean, they are the 2 championship rivals or contenders for a reason. And Cupcake has been on good form lately. I mean, he started the season a bit rough, if I remember correctly. No,
he went back to controller. I think he was on wheel, and now he went back to controller, and that's why his pace is just totally different.
Yellow flag inspected. 2 Rock and Rowdy's picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Whoop! He's lost it there. That was a good spin. Wow, Rock and Rowdy just spin like wow. He almost did like a 360 right there, but was able to catch a car. And Pogs and Ghost Rider was wow again. Okay,
It's DB Monkey now.
Yeah, it's DB Monkey. Yeah, I'll say what
I think his tires are overheating.
Yep. He need to give them some moment. Oh,
Look at that.
Yep.
He's drifting now.
Yep, his tires are dead, and now finally Jatin finally make the move on Cupcake going to turn 5.
And now he needs to press on because I think he can pull 1 second. He didn't really overtake him where it would be best. Down the main straight would be the best.
The best place, yeah.
Once again, DB Monkey.
Yeah,
not having a great race.
Yep, I think his tires are cooked. If he can just get in and just call it a day, or not call it a day, just go and pit and change his tire, it would be the best. That make a move on skill issue. And that is a weird spot to make a move there, but he did. Yep, Debbie Monkey retired finally in the pit.
Yeah. So while one stake is up in P3, the other one is retiring in the pit lane as I need to invite Mr. Ghost Rider.
Yep. So now Cupcake is trying to get back at Jatin, but he's selling his ERS right now back and try to just stay under the Jatin spot. They both have a lot of ERS to burn, so there's no need to worry about it. There's the AI coming back. The AI is coming right here. Woo! Sinon can't do much. The AI of DB Monkey was just right there, standing on the racing line. That's unlucky for Sinon. But he managed to. I think this is illegal overtake from Labib. They're not giving the position back. But now they're losing 3 seconds of Michigan Fan and Ted. That's a lot of.
This is huge. Cupcake now in the DRS of Jatin. He can just sit by and charge his battery. So that's what Jatin was able to do just before. And they're actually about to lap so. And if this continues on, they're gonna have a pit stop.
Yeah, they're gonna have a pit stop almost under
20 seconds.
Yep. That's exactly. They are fast. They are in the league of their own today, to be honest.
Yeah. They are in the zone. Ted and Michigan Fan. The softs are dead. I mean, there's practically no rub on those anymore. You can tell how much Ted is sliding about. And Michigan Fan, I mean, the mediums, they still aren't great, but they're in a whole lot better shape than the softs. When are you expecting the pit stops for the soft, medium, and hard runners?
The soft pit stop should be around lap 12, lap 13.
Okay.
If you want to go on the medium. If you want to go on the hard, you can pit earlier that you want. But skill issue, the first one to pit on the soft, and he is on the medium. So he's going to do like 23 laps on those medium. They can do it without any issue, to be honest. But the other people are going to have a fresher tire when the times come.
Indeed, and now Michigan Fan will see if he can pull away from Ted. Sinon's dropped a bit off that group. Labib on his hearts. He's surely got the best tires on the grid now, but he's not really making the most of them right now. He seems to be stuck behind Sinon.
Yeah.
Or not being able to close up. Pat the Rock back in P7. What would have been without his spin, man?
That is true.
Because he lost at least like 10 seconds. He would have been right there with Michigan Fan and Ted.
I agree with that. I think the fact that Sinon was blocked by the AI of DB Monkey allowed Ted and Michigan Fan to pull a gap of almost 3 seconds, and now Ted is nowhere to be seen next to Michigan Fan, who has a better tire right now. So the medium are the best tire now. Now is when do you need to pit if you are Ted? If you are on a soft, when do you need to pit?
You gotta pit now.
Yeah,
he is pitting.
That's a correct call.
Don't speed. We've seen a lot of speeding this season.
Yep.
He keeps it well under, especially from Ted. He's had quite a few, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he did. He can be really somebody who can really be eager when it's time to pit. So now it's a matter of how far he's gonna be coming out from skill issue. Who is now getting on the straight? He's gonna be far. That's a huge undercut.
It's the mediums for Ted.
Yep.
20 laps.
Yep, they can do it easily.
Okay.
But
so are the medium runners doing a medium soft then, or a medium hard?
If I were the medium runner, I will do medium soft, because especially the top 2.
So they're going to like lap 20. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. And Labib on the hards is weird because he needs to go to lap 20 as well. But if the mediums can do that, I don't really know why
he can.
The hards.
he can, yeah, I don't know why the hard here, because they are the slowest tire. But if I was him, I would do hard medium. I'm gonna pit the medium. The medium gonna be the better tire. If he pit like around lap 15 or 14 and just be the best.
Jayton box. So
Already.
he's going medium hard.
I think so. He like the hard somehow. I don't know how, but he like it. That's the only guy I see liking the hard, regardless of what track. I hate them, especially the C1 or the C0, but he like them. He's like Drix, to be honest. He just like the hard.
Well, what will Cupcake do now? Will he respond or will he continue on and go for the softs? This is interesting.
Well,
Jayton going for the undercut as Cupcake is left out now in the lead of the race all by himself. It's just him and a lap car now.
Yep, but regardless, if Cupcake do 8 more laps and go on the soft, he's gonna have the better tire. But now it's a matter of how far he's gonna come out behind Jayton. That's the difference gonna be now.
Yep. Jayton, he's not got any traffic. I mean, he'll probably catch up to Labib next lap. But will Cupcake be in by then? Well,
no,
Cupcake might get DRS here.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a McLaren off rocking around.
What's the McLaren doing? Completely blocking the racing line.
Now he's staying out of it. That's good. So
No DRS.
no DRS for Cupcake because he passed him before the test detection.
The McLaren will have DRS, I think, though.
Indeed.
He does. Oh my god.
But still good. I don't think he's gonna try to unlap himself. Easy enough. He's like just gonna follow him and that's it.
Well, Cupcake staying out. Then lap 14 out of 33. Tez just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Michigan fan is in P2 and Sign on in P3 coming into the pits then. So he's gone as long on these softs as Jayton on on the mediums.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna go on medium.
On medium.
Yep, that's
interesting.
That's the good call to me. You do soft medium and you will be all right. So now it's gonna be how far he's gonna come out from Ted and
he might be behind Pokes.
Yeah.
Might be behind Pokes.
Yep.
He will be. Oh yeah, he's super far behind. Might even be behind Pat the Rock.
Ooh.
And Pat the Rock pit, by the way. And I think he just completed the undercut, but he runs a bit wider. That might be a warning there.
Yeah.
And now he needs to press on then, because I'm fairly sure if Michigan fan pits and Pat the Rock keeps this pace up, he might be able to undercut him as well.
Yeah, but Michigan fan gonna have the Michigan fan and Cupcake gonna be super fast around the last part of the race. So
yeah, they're sacrificing the middle part right now as Jayton is now stuck behind Labib. I think we will see a move hit. No, he's waiting for the DRS, but this is hurting him because Labib's going rather slow and Labib's got 100% battery.
Yeah.
Will he absolutely drain it on this
but
straight?
the tire difference is just huge, to be honest. He made make sure.
Labib has front wing damage as well.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
Front right. He's not draining it, is Labib. But Jayton doesn't seem to have the straight line speed. He will go for the move down inside. This is what you've been talking about. It is risky, but he gets it done before Labib.
Ooh, get a lot of curve there. Yeah, get a lot of the curve there. Labib tried to go to the inside, but decided to stay out of it.
Yeah, Jayton had that covered off barely.
Barely, yeah.
Labib broke early going into turn 1, and I think that saved him. But Labib, with front wing damage, I think that's why he's having a rather lonely race now.
Yeah, again, I think that's what happened. Maybe he's hoping for a safety car, but I don't think we're gonna get 2. If we get 1, we're gonna be lucky.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think Cupcake should pit now.
Well, if he is going for a soft, he should wait 5 more laps, to be honest.
But I think the best is hards and just have the fresher tires.
Well, it depends. Either he pit to cover Jayton, or he just keep on his own strategy. So it is a matter of choice.
Well, I think if he pits now, he'll come out ahead of Jayton, but Jayton's gonna close.
I don't think so. He won't. He will, because I think if you pit, you're gonna lose like around 24, 25 seconds.
Yeah, and he's 24 seconds ahead.
Okay, well, maybe he will.
It's gonna be close, but now Jayton, he's closing in fast. So he needs to commit to the softs now.
Yep, he needs to commit to the soft. Yep.
He needs to push while keeping his rear tires in check.
Yep.
And if he can just keep the gap around 20 seconds, that's able to be catched. Because then he's 4 seconds behind.
Yep.
He can catch that.
Yep. With the soft.
He needs to catch before his tires go off. That is the big thing.
That's the biggest thing.
And he
And
needs to.
he will have 6 laps to catch up.
Yeah.
Because the soft can last like 6 laps easily, but after that, it's just not the best tire anymore. It's gonna be interesting.
Indeed, then. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna quickly look at lap times between the two. So, Cupcake, last time round, set a 127. Jayton set a 120.4.
Ooh.
Wow, and you can tell the lap he was stuck behind
Yeah.
Labib, 121.3.
Okay. I get that's why.
Both of them are on one warning.
Oh, okay. That's good if they are just one warning. But I think the gap is coming down easily, real quick. So
I'm
now,
gonna do gap leader, so I can keep you updated on that. Gap currently 23.4 seconds. So Cupcake's doing very well right now to maintain it as high as he can without absolutely depleting his battery and destroying his tires. But now he should start to press on because he'll be coming in around lap 20 onto 21.
that is
Labib is pitting.
yeah, chasing his wing. To be honest, so it's a matter of where he's gonna come out again. He's gonna come out P10 and they're gonna have to charge. He's gonna have the best tire out of the bunch, and just try to ruin his race now.
Yeah, but it's interesting because he's only got 3 laps fresher than Sinon, who started on softs.
Yep, that is true.
And Ghost Rider's right behind him.
Yep, right there, and I think they have the better tire, but he's gonna have to pull away. So now the gap is 22 seconds to Cupcake, 22.7. I think the hard are not the best tire, but it's Jayton. He loves the hard, so let's just see what he can cook with that. But I know one thing: Cupcake, when he put on the soft, gonna be blistering fast, and yeah, I don't think at that point Jayton will be able to do much against that if Cupcake does catch up.
Cupcake wants Jayton to catch up to Michigan Fan before Michigan Fan pits, just so he can hold him up a bit like Labib. Michigan Fan, I'm assuming he's also going for soft.
Yes, I would assume
He's
so
also
as well.
got a lap car behind him. That's the Ferrari of Seoul. Yeah, so first Jayton will catch up to him then, as that will probably be by next lap.
Yeah, maybe two more lap. I think there is no gaps except the Sandon who is catching up to Pogs slowly but surely. But except that, not much of a gap to be honest. So there is four drivers that need to pit, which is Cupcake, Michigan Fan, Shazam, and Pogs. And now Ghost Rider put on the soft. That's a little bit early, I would say.
Oh yeah, that's 15 laps. That's gonna be a stretch. However, we saw Sinon go, I think, 14 with the softs, if I remember correctly, and that was on high fuel. So
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah, they can go, but they're just gonna be bad. To be honest.
Bad might be an understatement.
Yep, exactly. But they're gonna be something. Let's call it like that. Ooh.
I think Jayton's might get held up by Soul go through turn 1, 2, and 3 hit, or at least distracted.
Yeah.
As you're also a bit careful with lap, cause like if this would be Michigan Fan, he would be a bit more chill. But he's not really getting out the way of the Ferrari, and he's completely pushed him off the track. Then
yep.
he
He
went off the racing line, but Jayton was there overtaking him.
Yep. This is good for Cupcake. This is really good for Cupcake, to be honest. So yeah, and all the strategy for Jayton is he lose like 2 seconds off of that basically. Yeah. So yeah, so far Cupcake is doing wonderful, and he gonna be having his own race, and that's just how you should do it. No matter what the guys behind you do, just do your own race, your own strat, and it's gonna come back to you. Because even now, if he pit, it's gonna be right behind Jayton. There is nobody who's gonna hinder
don't
him.
know what was sold on, because you see the red arrow, you see it's
You
rear
see,
right,
you
and
see the blue
continue to
flag
run
as
out
you see
wide.
the blue flag
Yeah.
as well. So,
I would have let him by literally like on the straight, and
but
then just sat in his DRS. But like going for it through a corner there, and
yeah,
then running it like you went off the racing line. Okay, good job, but you did it while he was there. So just stick to your line, then you won't remain a predictable line. And I think that, I mean, it cost him a second, Jayton,
yeah, 2 seconds I
and
think.
a second at least, yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Because he was pushed onto the gravel.
Yeah, and I think now the two guys who are really close are Bad the Rock and Skill Issue, who's been here long enough, and now Bad the Rock make the move on Skill Issue, who was the first one to pit, but now his tire won't be best. But Ted make a move on Shazam, who is still need to pit at some point, maybe next lap, and Bad the Rock as well is about. Bad the Rock is doing a wonderful recovery now.
Yep, imagine what it would have been without that spinning Ferrari.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Cupcake in, Cupcake in.
Cupcake, alright, so time to see where it's gonna come out. Is Michigan fan coming in or not? Let's see. Because the Jayton won't have DRS, but Michigan fan going for another
Stays
lap.
out.
Okay, so Cupcake is gonna come in. Michigan fan gonna go past him. He's gonna come right with Jayton. This is wonderful for the Williams.
Yeah, wait, he's gonna. Oh, there's. You want to get in front of that McLaren, and he does
Ooh,
not, and
the
he's gonna lose time through turn one.
Up.
As that McLaren kind of pinched him in there, as now
Yep.
locks up and gets out the way. No, he doesn't. Cupcake needing to brake there just to make sure they don't get contact down. He lost a second there, so you could
But
say
still fine.
unfair there.
Yeah, but still fine. 3 seconds, he can make that in 2 laps or 3 laps, and
Yeah.
that's it. And from
But
there,
Jayton,
yeah, this is good for Cupcake. It's looking good for Cupcake. He can
Yeah.
make up the lap, but Jayton have now DRS, going losing time behind Michigan fan. Gonna need to make the overtake as soon as possible, because the longer he stay behind Michigan fan, the more gonna allow Cupcake to catch up, who is gaining tenths every single corner, almost now 2.9 seconds.
yeah, and I would imagine Michigan fan will pit this lap. So Jayton will have DRS. He'll have something at least.
Yes.
But he's losing a bit of time behind him, quite a bit actually. Gap was like 4.6 seconds to Cupcake.
Yep.
It is now
2 seconds.
2.3. Michigan fan will box. Jayton will have the DRS. So I mean, it's something at least. Am I right?
It is
When will
something.
Michigan fan come out behind Sinan? I think,
Maybe.
or maybe just in front of him.
Yes. Let's see where's
He's
gonna
got
come.
no battery. He's on 3%.
Wow, he burned everything he had, I guess. So now he is coming. He's gonna come in front of Sinan, I would think so.
Yep, but he will get a bad run through turn one here.
Yeah.
He tries to maximize his apex there. He's on overtake, mate. You got no battery. You forgot to turn off overtake. I don't think he knows he's on overtake, considering he's using in the acceleration zone, which is always a bit dangerous.
That is
There,
true.
now he turns it off. There you go. Cupcake 1.8 behind Jayton.
And you know, Padlarok is on for the podium, because the people behind him have the penalty, and the only person he's fighting is Michigan fan, who is like 7-8 seconds behind right there. So Padlarok, great recovery. But now everything is heating up between Cupcake on soft and Jayton on the hard, going to how many laps to go? 10 laps to go?
11 once we cross the line here.
Yeah, I don't think this is a mismatch right now, to be honest. Cupcake 118.679. Yeah, this is a mismatch, to be honest.
Just don't kill your tires here in the opening laps.
He still have 3 more laps of better tire until lap 5, lap 6 of his tire, and he should still be faster than Jayton regardless. So he should be catching up into DRS Jayton this lap.
Yeah, I mean, Jayton Hodge won't be too good either way. It's just, you don't want to waste all your tires. You want to, I think what he should go for is the overtake going into turn 1 on lap 24. He should be there about, he will definitely have DRS, but he doesn't want to drain all the battery to get past. So
Yes.
I know this is also a strategical game here from Cupcake.
Yep, he is already in the DRS and just need to get close enough to blow away, take over, overtakes Jayton and just pull away. Because yeah, not much Jayton will be able to do here, to be honest. But that tire difference is just huge.
Yeah. Well, here we go then. We're going on to the main straight.
Yeah,
He's
this is gonna be.
Yeah, he's got it.
This is gonna be
If he
dead.
doesn't get it.
Yeah, this is gonna be dead.
Jayton, you tried real hard, mate.
Nothing you can do about this one, to be honest.
Yep, he's not even trying to drain the battery. He's got pretty good straight line speed. Kopica goes steaming around the outside, and he's got the move done and dusted.
Easy.
Going into turn one, and now Jayton, he will have DRS down the mini straight, so he can at least do something to try and stay with him. Kopica, what he should do now is keep the gap at like 1.3 seconds, so he doesn't punish the tires, but Jayton's not too close to where he can get DRS.
That is true, but now the whole work of Jayton is just staying under DRS of Kopica, which is very a hard task to ask right now with this soft, who have at least more 3 more laps of like being the better tire, to be honest. So not much. It's gonna be a tough for Jayton to hold on to Kopica. Right now is Jayton almost like a second out. Yeah, there's not much Jayton could be able to do, to be honest. Not much.
Yeah, outside of a second. I think he's gonna try draining his battery coming out of this corner here, just to stay within. Nah, he's 1.1 off.
Nah.
And yep.
That.
Okay, just keep the gap chill. You don't need to run away and win by 10 seconds. Or you don't need to have a 10-second gap by lap 30 and then your tires are 80% and you need to pit again.
Yeah.
Just keep it here, 1.5, or as long as he doesn't push the tires too hard, I think it's okay.
That is true. And Kopica another faster lap, 1:18.4. So yeah, it was a masterful of a strategy right now. And now it's gonna matter see of Jayton is pushing. You can see he's going wide left and right, but not much he will be able to do, to be honest. So
what do you think Jayton's tires are on now?
The percentage?
Yep.
Let me see.
25? 30? Something like that?
Let me see. I should be able to tell it if I have it.
Oh wait, you have it? Oh shit, alright.
They are on 17%.
17. Oh, so not bad. What about Kopica? Do you have those as
No,
well?
unfortunately I don't have Kopica one, but I'm assuming it's gonna be around 9-10%.
Yep, checks out. Sounds good.
9-10%. So
He is looking up quite a bit on that front right though, so
yeah.
calm it down, mate. Oh, he's coming up to a lap car. No, we've seen lap cars screw over these two leaders before. Oh, he might have DRS, you know. If he has DRS, it's rip Jayton.
He's gonna be. Yeah, he had DRS. Yeah, no much Jayton can
The
do.
next point is now. I would say he's a second behind.
Yeah, he's a second behind for sure.
I'm looking at his rear wing. He's got DRS, yeah.
Yeah, he had DRS. So gonna be more pulling away, far away of Jayton.
I said he's not getting out of the way on the main straight. Now you should get out the way, mate.
He does not. Yep, he does.
There
Okay,
we go. That's how you do it, so.
that's how you do it, solo indeed.
So gap at 2.3 now then.
Yep, that is sure. So
Michigan fan, don't forget about him. He's coming for the softs as well.
yes,
He's just got absolutely no battery. That's his problem.
Yeah, but he had the better pace compared to Ted and Pat. But the thing is, he may be far away from Pat. By the time he catch up to Pat, his tire gonna be dead.
Yeah.
So
Maybe just stick behind Ted a bit and charge up your battery. Like go into none here.
is Pat on? I'm seeing a bunch of car here.
Yeah, lap cars.
Lap car, okay.
You got Rockin' Rowdy and Soul.
On Soul, okay. Lap the car behind, okay.
Jayton 2.5 behind.
Yep. Well, I think it's done and dusted from my point of view. Unless Kopica make a mistake, which he usually does not. He's very consistent drive. Ooh, that going all the way, almost sideways there. Should be fine.
Yep, well if this continues, Kopica will take the lead of the championship and he'll get 25 points plus 1 as he's got the fastest lap as well. So he'll be leading by 5 points.
Michigan fan
If it
and
stays
Ted.
like this, of course.
Yeah. So now we got Michigan fan making an overtake over Ted, who doesn't have DRS. Michigan fan have DRS, but they don't have ERS. But make the move then before turn 1. So now Michigan fan is in
Oh,
charge.
skill issue, no.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
He's doing very well, to be fair.
Yeah, for today he's doing very well. I agree with that. Ghost Rider AI. Okay. I forget that Ghost Rider is under AI.
Oh no, he's joined now.
Huh. Okay, I didn't know. Thank you for making him join. Oh, somebody spawned.
Oh, Ferrari's off.
The Sule.
Oh, it's a safe.
Oh my
A
god.
safe car can do
Oh boy, this is crazy. This kill everything that Cupcake did
this. No,
before.
because I think he'll just pit.
Yeah,
Or
but
use-
now they're gonna have the same tire.
Yeah. Jayton, Box. Pat the Rock's gonna be right there with them. This has actually screwed him over. That 4-second lead,
Yeah.
gone. However, he's got one thing, and I doubt DRS will be enabled. Oh wait, if safe car will probably come in lap 30. It might. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
this is bad.
they're gonna still have safety car. So now it's the people who have the penalty is gonna be the one that are screw over, like Ted and skill issue. So
Also,
even
Michigan fan, he pit 5 laps ago.
yep, you need to pit again to be honest. But at least now it's the bunch of field. So Pat the Rock have a shot now, even for a win.
Labib's staying out.
Habib is staying out.
He's moved up to P3.
Oh my godness, he's gonna be the road blocker for everybody else on soft. How old is his
Wow.
tire?
10, 11 laps.
Oh no, heck no! This is not good. This is not good. Because people
With the
gonna
lap cars.
yeah 11 lap on the medium and people on soft, fresh soft. This is not gonna end good.
I feel so bad for Kopke because he perfected the strategy, right?
Yeah, that was a perfect call. To be honest, it was a perfect call. He was having a master start, but now he can. Now it's just a matter of who had the better pace, and the lucky one, because Labi behind is irrelevant. To be honest, he is irrelevant to any of this fight. Now is how Pat La Rock, Michigan fan, and all of the rest can overtake him without causing any issue. And Ghost Rider decided to stay out. He's dead.
Yes, which is weird because no one's behind him.
Yes.
Rock and Rowdy also out on those 20 lap old hards. He's got the 2 leaders in front of him and Labib behind him. Surely lap cars will be able to overtake.
Well, unless the 2 people let him by, he won't be able to overtake.
Will the game not let him?
No, they need to get on track for him to unlap himself. Otherwise, he
Guys,
cannot.
Come on, let him by, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if they're hearing us, but it's gonna have. So Jayton gonna have to let him by first, then Cupcake let him by. But it's gonna be something they all understand about it. But if not, it's gonna be tough. Get off on track and let him by, but they're not doing it. But it's fine.
They don't have to.
They don't have to be honest.
I feel bad for Cupcake.
Yeah, but still, it's all his game. I can tell those 2 are the quickest on track, to be honest. I don't know what Pat the Rock look like, but I still will assume that the fact that there is Labib between him and the rest, by the time he overtake Labib, these 2 are gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should have one more lap of safety car, I would say.
Yeah, well, Poke still needs to catch up. So
Yeah. And with a lapped car, it can this can end really bad, to be honest.
yeah.
Lapped car, a guy with a bad older tire, the medium tire. This can be really bad ending.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming down to the wire, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be a straight shootout between these two.
Yeah.
Kopke needs to win, otherwise the gap will get quite a bit bigger at the front of the table.
So, who is the last? Pogs?
Pogs is, yeah.
So, Rakin Rowdy decided to pit, which is smart.
Okay, that's good. He's not
Yeah.
in between.
So now this is out of the way, which is a bit better.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, will Pogs get in front of him?
He's gonna be, yeah. But where is Sule in all of this? Sule is right behind
Yeah.
Skill Issue.
Yeah.
And in front of Sign-On. I don't like that. Oh boy. But anyway, let's hope it's...
Well, Sign-On can get P6 here. Probably even P5, because Labib he'll get, and then Ted and Skill Issue with 3 and 6 seconds.
Now, my issue is the restart. So when you do a restart car with a lap car, they're gonna have a blue flag. So depending on where Sule decide to let the people behind him goes, it can make either lose a bunch of time to sign on or create a collision. So it just depends on how smart. If I was Sule, as soon as I crush the start line, I pull on the side and let them go. Do not interfere. If you go to the turn one with them, that's gonna create chaos.
Yeah. I think safe car will be in this lap.
Yep. So yep, safety car and just lap. So we're gonna have
We will go then.
3 lap of race of shutdown.
So we will have DRS.
Yeah.
Jayton is pretty lucky right now that he's found himself in this position.
Yeah, to be honest, just his strategical was really not the best, to be honest. But anything can happen from here out.
Cupcake, stop destroying your tires by weaving so much. Well, here we go then.
He's trying to warm his tire as much as he can. So
If Labib times the start well, he can get Jayton, but his tires will be slow. He's really just got the run going into turn 1. And you don't want to be right behind him, as we've not gone. As Jayton was side by side with
yeah, it's because
Labib's
Cupcake.
got a good run. Labib's got a good run.
It looks like
Labib on the mediums. Side by side with Jayton.
this is
going
not gonna
into
end
turn
well. Ooh, and Padoro go to the inside right there.
one. The Rock is right with the leading trio.
Now, good. That's good for Padoro. Michigan fan had a moment there. That skill issue and sign on his back right there. Was able to make the move on Sule. Shazam, Ghost Rider.
Jayton to the inside of Kopke. He's got the move done, but he's used a ton of battery there. And Kopke, you just need to stay with him. Just hold out, mate. You still got 3 fairly long laps then left. It's anyone's game, because Jayton's on none right now, just saving all the battery drained on the straight, and you can tell because Kopke has a look to the outside. I've never seen someone go round the outside at that turn. Pat the Rock is not too far behind, so if these two tangle, Pat the Rock will do the P13 to P1 strat. So definitely top of the day,
yep.
even with the
Without
podium.
the podium,
around
yeah.
the final corner. And
Yeah.
this is huge.
This is really huge.
Jayton was on 40% battery, and just by going none through the middle of the track where it is fairly hard to overtake, he was able to get right back up, and now he's draining it on the straight. So Kopke will need the DRS, and he's going to get the DRS on this
Next lap.
And this is down to whoever matches their
ERS
the
best.
best.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gonna be the last lap showdown, to be honest. And we got Padrock right with them. He is saving his ERS as well, and so it's gonna be run to the line. And going to the last lap, you don't want to be the one the car leading. And I guess Jayton is saving everything he can have as well as Kopke. They're both in the same ERS mode, so the DRS is gonna be the difference.
Yeah, both of them on medium right now on ERS. Pat the Rock still chung behind. Labib still in P4, so not too bad from him right now.
Yep, he's able to hold out Michigan fans, Skilly Issue, and everybody else.
Yeah. Oh, Jayton's charging his battery in none. I would do the same in Kopke. Kopke is still in medium, and I think we can see some DRS games here.
Yep, this is gonna be.
Kopke, go down to none. Trust me. Trust the process.
I don't
Go
think
down to none.
he's listening to you though.
No, I believe he's listening. Oh, he's still on medium. It's fine. He knows what he's doing. I mean, he's not in this position just by luck.
Yeah,
for the
and
rest of them.
he has B Dunk with him on his ear, so I'm sure he's giving him smart advice for every. So now it's now or never. If he doesn't make the move now, there's gonna be
He won't.
Sulega.
Jayton-
It's gonna be tough.
Jayton really weaving to break the toe. And he just
That's not
managed
good.
to get it. He does not get a slide cushiony like he's been getting the rest of the race.
Woo!
Kopke's got a
One
bit too
dip,
deep though.
and Padloro go to the inside, almost got there. So last chance to make a move here. Whoa, lost it there. Kopke trying everything he can, and Jayton was able to survive for a few more.
I think he's
corner.
got it now.
Well, it's gonna be still a race to the line. Kopke burning everything he has right now. They both low on ERS. Same for Padloro. Nobody has enough ERS to do anything here, so it's gonna be just a drag to the line, and who doesn't not make mistakes.
This safety car has certainly screwed Kopke over. He's going to be shouting at the Ferrari there, who spun it and just went for a Sunday afternoon beer, I think. Well, it's an afternoon for me.
Yeah, that
He
is
chilled there a bit. He is not giving up, though. He's thrown everything. Jayton, though, he's going to, well, tell you what, it may not be a completely organic win, but a win is a win, and he's going to extend his championship lead.
That is sure, and now he's the winner. Forget about Kopke and Pato. Our top 3 championship are finished P3, P1, P4, and skill issue Labib. What happened to Labib?
What do you mean? He had a 3-second time.
Oh, okay, that's why then, because I was thinking, so he went from all the way down to P6, but still not bad. He's not bad. Ted P6 box. That was a heck of a race. I have no.
Skill issues got points.
Skill issue get point. That's the way to go. Skill issue get point. Skill issue,
Tell
yeah.
you what.
Padloro is the driver today for sure. He was magnificent.
yeah.
I agree with that.
Fantastic. Fantastic, yep.
He was the best guy out there, and he was just keep it together, and was managed to do what a race we got there.
Wow, Kopke, tell what, he deserved the race win, but at the end, it was just not meant to be. I think on strategy-wise, he deserved it. On pace, like we saw in those final 3 laps, Jayton deserved it.
Yeah, that was a close race. The only difference that could have made is like the strategy, and Kopke got everything superbly right until the last safety car, and that's where Jayton luck came back, because he was just nowhere to be seen on those hard, to be honest. And that was a great race. But hey, shout out to Padloro from P13 to P10. Can you ping them in the team chat and let them to come to the interview place? So for the rundown, we get Jayton P1 with the fastest lap. Okay, Kopke P2. Padloro P3, Michigan Fan P4, Sinon P5, Labib P6, Ted P7, Box P8, Skilly Shoe P9, Shazam P10. And Ghost Rider almost got a point from his AI or not. P11, Rockin' Dowdy P12, Sule P13, DB Monkey P14, Matt P15, who is DNF as well. So the Ferrari is still not scoring point again. But I'm sure that's going to change from Tier 5 and moving up. Thank you, Jay. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a heck of a race, to be honest. That was really something.
Okay, well, we will get interviews from Jayton and Pat the Rock Kopke. He's storming his way down to the Ferrari garage virtually, it seems like right now.
Okay, let's go with the winner again with Jayton. Let me drag him in here. And
there he is.
How are you, Mr. Jayton?
I'm very fine. very fine.
That was a heck of a race, to be honest. That was really something we did not see coming. Without the safety car, I think you would have lost this one, to be honest.
Oh yeah, 100%. I just gave up. I can't lie. I gave up. I was like, yeah, I'll just settle for P2. I might pit again for the fast lap.
Yeah.
I was just like unbusted.
Yeah, because that tire, the difference was just huge between you and Kopke on those soft. You had the same pace, but a tire difference was just not nowhere to be seen. So, but what were your game plan after you during the safety car to restart? Like you were trying. I'm gonna try to make the overtake and just trying to keep the first position.
I was just saying to myself, because I knew Kopke had a better wings. He had lower wings, so he was quicker down straights. That's why I couldn't pull away even if I had more battery.
Okay.
So I was telling myself, I need to make a move on this safety car restart, and then I just have to hold him back.
And you did wonderfully with that, I think so. But yeah, that was a great race to watch. You two guys are neck and neck, nowhere to be. Nobody can just tell who is who. But you guys giving us a showdown from lap 1 until the end. Do you have any question for JT, Mr. Jalle?
Yes, I actually do. Do you think a race today showed that on pure pace you are quicker than Kobkeba in strategy? He's got the edge on you, or do you think that it was just a thing where you decide to risk it with the hards, or do you think that's just the case where you're quick on pure pace, but he can I wouldn't say outsmart you, but out strategize you on track?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm quicker on pure pace, at least by a few tenths or so, but basically my strat was pull as much as I could on those hards, which I was doing until Labib and Sule both like held me up and lost me like 5-6 seconds easily. My strat, if it worked out, I would have probably been 7-8 seconds ahead of Cobb when he came out, and that could have been a more defendable margin. But yeah, in the end, I needed some luck, and I got it. He had the luck when I was held up, and then I had the luck when the safety car came out.
Yeah, well, you extend your championship lead, 11 points now. Congratulations, and I'm not sure if MRK's got anything left for you.
Yeah, so next week gonna be Austin, Texas. How do you feel about that track?
Cobb said he really
Yeah.
is okay at it, he said, but I personally don't like it, but I'm quick at it, so I guess we'll just see.
All right, I guess we will see then. And once again, congratulations on Hazard TP. I'm always proud of you putting a race out there. You and Sinon putting some showdown for our team Red Bull. So keep that up. And thank you for showing. And I hope to see you again next week at the same place.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, now we got the driver of the day, the guy who just was unstoppable today. I think if he had a better qualification, we will maybe talking like a win or something like that. But he need to fix that. But hey, Mr. Padarak, what a race! Congratulations for the P3.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, quali was a bit of a struggle, especially with getting the first one just slightly invalidated, slightly off the track. It was bit ticky-tack, but it is what it is. Then just car was there the whole race, just brought all the way. It's just not enough at the end with how fast Jan and Cobb are, but I hope that showed that I can still fight with these guys.
But yeah, you showed you had the pace. And once, but like I said last week and the week before, if you manage to fix your qualification issue, you will be more prone to win. Because no, regardless what happened of the race, you always manage somehow to be in the podium. That's your consistency, top 4 minimum every single time. You are the only driver who can do that. I like the glasses, by the way. That's a nice glasses.
Thank you. I had to. I was like, another week of where I do this crazy move up through the field. I was like, I had to pull out the sunglasses and stuff.
Yeah. That was heck of a remontada. Let's say like that was a remontada from P13 all the way to P3 with the safety car, having to go through Michigan fan, how to go to Ted skill issue, all of those hard drivers, and you managed to do that. And you did undercut very well, all of them, and just pull up the gap. That was impressive.
Yeah, I mean the tires were just starting to fall off like lap 11, so, and I was like seeing like lap 12. I was like, you know what? Let's pit now. Undercut is strong, and I undercut Labib, who was just ahead of me by about like 10 seconds. So I was like, I think I really showed how strong that undercut really is.
Yes, and your pace was strong as well. Do you have anything for him, Mr. Jelly?
Yes, I do. P3, congratulations, especially after a tricky start making contact with the Ferrari there in turn 12 or 13. After that, were you like damage limitation or that from the start? Were you just, what was your goal after that? Were you expecting to get a podium?
I'll first start apologizing to Matt. It was just I broke earlier than I thought. Just couldn't really go anywhere, so I apologize to Matt on that. But I mean, at that point, I realized I had no damage on the car. I got very lucky with that, so I was just like, all right, head back in the game. Just gotta go. Let's see what we can get out of this. And then safety car came out perfect time for me. I was able to bring out that P3.
That was heck of a race, man. Did you have Miniko or somebody talking to you in your ears?
I always have Miniko.
That's why. That's why, because he can keep you calm regardless of the situation. So shout out to him as well. You guys have a wonderful duo there. It was a great day for McLaren as well. So yeah, let's keep the fight going, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Texas next week?
I love Texas.
You do?
One of my favorite tracks on the calendar. I got some practice in earlier this week. Felt pretty good. I mean, Seb's only going to get better from this point, so hoping for another chance like this. Hopefully, rain doesn't impact my qualifying this time. And, I mean, if my pace is similar to like it was this week against Jan and Cobb, I mean, I think we're in for even better show next week.
Oh, okay. That's good to hear. So we're gonna have a nice showdown next week between Pandora, Kopke, Jaytin, and Labib as well as usual. So we love this tier 6 battle. I'm thinking it's gonna be like that until the end of the season. How do you fancy your chance to be the winning of the championship?
I mean, this race didn't help in that regard, especially with Jan getting another win, Cobb beating me again, P2. I mean, both great drives. But, yeah, I mean, I just need some help. I need some outside help to enforce or just have them not have a good race or not show up and get a win or two. And then at that point, I feel like I'm back in this. But right now, I'm just fighting to see if I can get P2. If not, just hold P3 to the end.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. You never know. Anything can happen in racing, and you know that better than anybody.
Yeah.
Do you have a last word for Mr. Pat Jalle?
Congratulations, Mega Drive. I'm sure most people would have given up after qualifying like that, but you kept your head down, kept pushing, and that's a championship-worthy drive. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, help with Hungary having the same issue. I had that experience. I know I could do it, so it was a lot better mentally wise this time around.
That's good, man. Congratulations once again. I hope to see you around next week, around this same time, and I'm sure I will be see you again. So enjoy your P3, and hope you keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, thanks for comms, guys.
All right, Mr. Jalle. I think we were both wrong in our top 3. We were thinking Labib to be there. Labib wasn't there. We're ending up P6, but still we get 2 out of 3 right.
Not bad. Well, I'll take it.
And I was right in number of the safety car as well. I had 1 safety car, and so yeah, I'm winning this week, this Sunday against you. That's not bad at all. But overall, that was a great race. I hope you did enjoy it. I did. So yeah, how do you think this going from now on? Do you think like it's gonna be a 2-way fight, or more you're gonna see like a cupcake jumping in from time to time?
Tell you what, if there was one race where Cupcake and Jaytin kind of step over each other and crash, if Pat the Rock is there, it's a 3-way fight. But I do feel like today, I was talking with Cupcake in the chat, and he said he was a bit too pissed for the interviews. This does seem a bit like a Vettel Hamilton 2017 Baku moment where the friendship kind of falls apart, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna show you what I got out on track. And I'm all for it, to be honest. As only a commentator, not a team principal, I love a bit of argy-bargy and wheel banging. I
love it too as well, to be honest. I love it too because it's my driver is there, so which means he's doing something good. So as long as my driver is fighting for championship, what more can I ask? Nothing more. So regardless of what it is, I know Cupcake is a great driver, and they're gonna keep showing us a good showdown regardless. So I can understand his frustration because the safety car just ruined everything he was building from lap 1 to lap 30, and anybody in his shoes will feel the same way. And I had downs to him since he's been on controller. He's been putting it down. He's worked for his team and being great. So I'm sure I'm gonna see him one of these days. He won at Hungary, and I'm sure he's not done winning at all. So we're gonna see him. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him.
Yep.
So, but anyway, boy, that was a great race. Thank you for showing up, and I will catch you in tier 4. You can go run in tier 5, which is in qualification, I think, right now. And I'm seeing you next Sunday the same way in Texas, Austin. In the meantime, take care of yourself and your family. Bye.
Bye.